Black diamonds, the golf course, ooh, I wanna show ya the landscape, the lifestyle, lots of homes to choose from. Gated and private, you just gotta see it. All for $491. There's a place called the Diamond Ranch. That's where you wanna buy. Let's get your place to call home. Golf is playing nice. Poolside parties all the time. You will fall in love once you see the homes that you can own. So please stay for the show.
Irene? Irene, are you
Yes.
out there? You're here?
I'm here. Hold on.
Oh, good.
I am here. I heard most of your song, which was unbelievable. You're so brave. Yes, I heard most of your song, and it was awesome. So, would you like for me to start? Because I am outside at the front of my home. I brought an umbrella so everybody could see. So, I'm going to go ahead and start so I can get out of the rain. I'm going to switch my screen. Bear with me. I have an umbrella in my hands. Okay, we are at the beautiful Black Diamond Ranch on Bent Tree. This amazing house. Ooh. Hold on. Okay. This amazing house right here.
Did you fall?
New roof, 2015, new roof. Look at beautiful landscaping out here. And it's on this really quiet tree-lined street, which is super pretty. So there's the front of the house again. Nice 2-car garage. We'll get to see the inside of that in a bit. And then I'm going inside. All right, so what do you want to show me, Ruth?
Well, thank you for that front view, Irene. My house, I would say, look. Okay, I'm sorry.
Ruth, I don't mean to talk over you. I'm sorry, I was just going to say.
Why that was the case, but anyway, I'm on the porch. I don't know if you heard anything I said before. The front of your house, I think, is very similar to the front of my house, so I'm not going to go out in the rain and that off, but I'm on the porch in the back, and I think this is just an awesome space. New pavers, it's all screened in, it wraps around, I'm trying to switch my screen over, the whole house. And if I lived here, I'm telling you right now, in the rain, I would be sitting, please change, there we go. I would be sitting right there with my cappuccino, just enjoying the peaceful serenity of this location. But you see all these nice pavers, we've got multiple sitting areas. This spot that I was just in with the pass-through window from the kitchen, it's completely covered. So when it's raining, you can sit out here and just enjoy your time and call for the maid to bring you, or your husband to bring you snacks and drinks, and just a really nice space out here. Also, I was just curious, I have brand new luxury vinyl plank floors in my house, so no need to worry about the weather and the rain and tracking things in, because the floors are great. They won't be a problem. How are your floors?
Well, before I show you my floors, you started with the patio, so I am going out onto this luxurious patio. Wait until you see this. I'm going to flip around. Look at this. Okay, nice chairs. What? We have a built-in swimming pool surrounded by decorative pavers that are gorgeous. I mean, look at this. And then you have that area over there, plenty of sitting areas. You have a semi-summer kitchen over there. It has a sink, has room for a wine refrigerator, which is awesome. And then beyond that is the golf course. So you're not going to have any crazy people behind you. And your area is very nice and dry, Ruth. But I have this gorgeous pool with these gorgeous pavers. Okay, so then you asked about my flooring, right? I don't have plank flooring, but oh, look at this. I have these amazing tiles that run all the way through. I'm coming in through the family room now, but they really run all the way through. Office in front of us, down the hallway to the guest bedrooms. Sorry if I'm moving too fast. Into the kitchen. So absolutely amazing. Again, we don't have to worry about tracking in either because it's such easy maintenance. And there you go. So what are we looking at now? I bet you it's either cabinets or windows because I know those are your favorites. So where are we going?
Good grief, woman. I asked you about floors. You went on a whole full-on tour of the entire house. My word. So I need to set some ground rules here. Anybody who has tuned in last week and is tuning in this week, you have observed that Irene is a talker and she will just go on and on and on and on. So I need you guys who are watching to help us. Not only do we need you to help us to decide which of these homes is going to be the winning home, and so you have to stay to the end and you have to fill out the pool that will come up and let you vote. And I should tell you as well, my house is called the Bermuda, which is after the address Bermuda Dunes. Irene's house is the Forest. But here's the ground rules. Here's what we need you to help us with. Is if Irene starts talking and talking and talking and talking and you're getting bored and it's like, would she just, get finished? Then I just need you to raise your hand. And when you raise your hand, then I will be able to know that I should interrupt her. So that's all. So if you guys that are watching could do that for me, that would be wonderful. So I don't even know as much yammering as she did. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to be showing right now. So I'm just giving you a look at the beautiful dining area that my house has, as well as the open living area. And I know Irene mentioned her floors flow all the way through. Same thing with mine. I have sliders all over the property that go out to that wraparound porch. On the far end, which is by the master that you can see, the master comes out to where you see the privacy wall there. That whole section is basically a private area for the master suite. And so perfect place to put a hot tub and just enjoy the amazing lifestyle that you're going to have in this house. So that's it for now, Irene. Back to you.
Well, you're talking about me yammering. I was actually able to dress into some sports gear and come and sit out by the pool while you were yammering away. You're jibber jabbering about jibber jabber. Don't even know what you were talking about. And I did hear you say something about enjoying the Florida lifestyle with a hot tub. Lady, it is 90 degrees here. Nobody needs a hot tub. Look, this is what they need. This is what every Floridian needs. You just can't win, Ruth. You can't. That pool right there and then the golf course, it's just going to sell it. Your house is lovely, and I know it has more bedrooms and more bathrooms, but oh, just come on. Look at this architectural detail we got going on here. I'm actually I did show you a little overview of the house earlier, but I'm gonna kind of take you into some rooms now. And yes, you're gonna say I was talking too long, but oh well, I'm just going. I'm going for it, lady. Okay, so this office is a true office, right? It's not a bedroom turned into an office. It doesn't have a closet. Ruth is not happy about this, but look at this. It's amazing. It really is. It's built in. You have plenty of room for a nice reader, a TV if you want, and then you have these two beautiful French doors. So if Ruth was in this office, she would be closing Josh off. I just know that. She would be putting him in his bedroom closet at office, and that would be that. So, okay, we're gonna go into the kitchen real quick because it's right off of this office, and it's amazing. Stainless steel appliances, right? And we're gonna do this, right? Oh, no smudges. Look at that. So beautiful steel all the way around, stainless steel hood, continuous granite going all the way up the walls. Such easy maintenance. It's amazing. And then you have these beautiful, beautiful cabinets. Undermount sink, which we know she likes that too. Undermount sink, very easy. And then we have this really cool under the counter microwave so it doesn't take up space in your counter. So, I mean, this is just a really great entertaining house. Check this out. It's amazing. All right, and there's your cabinets. They're just gorgeous. What does your kitchen look like? Because I don't think, I know you have a gorgeous kitchen. I just don't know if compare, and I hope I'm doing this kitchen justice with these pictures. I don't think your house can compare. I think I'm definitely going to win this week, and I don't want chicken nuggets. I want, like, Matt and I want something else. We don't want chicken nuggets for our dinner this week for winning.
Irene, Irene, Irene. Sweet, sweet Irene. I don't know if you noticed it's raining outside. Do you know why the water starts pouring from the clouds? It's raining because people are crying for you, Irene, because you're going to lose the competition. I'm so sorry. But I am thrilled that I was going to show the office. I was going to show my office, but you brought up the kitchen, and I'm happy to be in the kitchen right now. So the first thing I want to show is this really awesome over the stove microwave hood. And if you notice, I'm just going to push this little button right here, and abracadabra, the door opens. I didn't even have to touch it, have to do anything. I can just slide my food in and out, and then gently push the door closed. Now, your microwave is going to be a bit problematic because we're going to have to get down like this and bend over, hopefully bending at the knees, and then open the microwave, shove stuff in there, and by the time that thing beeps, we're not going to want to get back. In fact, I think a lot of people, Irene, would probably just stay on the ground while the microwave is running because they're like, it's too much up and down. I mean, you know, Irene, I'm sure you're getting there yourself. It's too much. So I don't know if that was the best design. Speaking of design, I do want to talk about the specs of the home. So this house was built, well, it was designed and engineered in 1988. So I know that's shocking when you're looking at this house because it was completely remodeled. So it is move-in ready. It does not feel 1988, but it was built in 1988. It's 2,785 square feet of living area to live that lifestyle of your dreams. And although it doesn't have a pool, Irene, you certainly could add a pool. It's 1/3 of an acre. And so you certainly could add a pool, and we have the community pool. So if you want access and you want to do the social membership, you can have access to the community pool and not have any hassle, any fuss. I noticed your pavers, although they're beautiful, they do have weeds coming up in them and things like that. And so you don't really want to have to deal with all that. I'm sure that the leaves come in into the pool and you have to deal with that every day, and it's just a big, big mess. So I'm just saying, I think it's best to not have to do that. Also, you pointed out your backsplash. I have this beautiful stone tile backsplash, which I just love. And I also want to show, again, the luxury vinyl plank flooring in this house. Do you see how well it complements the colors of the cabinets and the countertops? Everything just pulls right in together. But here's the coolest part, Irene, and I know you know what I'm about to do because we're pointed at a window. So I want to show, I'm going to do it. I like to do live demonstrations. So I'm going to demonstrate for you these really spectacular windows. So these are called tilt windows. I think some people refer to them as fold down sometimes. But you open the window up, you push the buttons, and voila, it folds down. Oh, I said fold down. It tilts forward, and you can clean the inside and the outside very, very easily. So I think this is a fantastic upgrade when you have this type of window. Easy to use, very functional, and allows you to clean your windows. So now let me take you on to the office. And I'm sorry, I'm walking fast, I believe now, but there I am. We're gonna walk into the office, and that's a coat closet, by the way. We don't get those very often in Florida, off the entry, so that's a nice aspect. So this is my office. While I like your built-ins, the problem that I have with your built-ins is that it sort of forces that space to be used for that purpose. Whereas my office is just a clean slate, put your desk wherever you want, arrange it however you want. You've got the tilt window, double pane, so you've got a nice view and you can also keep it clean. And you have a closet. And so this space, I believe, to be a bit more functional than yours. What do you say to that?
Well, you know, I was just contemplating because okay, let me flip us around here, right? Because my office, it's like dual purpose. Like you have that, it's all built in, it's all up against one side, but then look at that big expansive space. Like you could even put a futon in there. You could put like a stand-up dresser over here. So you could totally make this like even a separate space. But Rose, okay. I know I'm calling her Rose, people. It's a joke. I want to show you, and I didn't lift them up, but we as well have the tilt windows in every single door window way. What did you call them yesterday? Illumination squares, I think you called them. And so I'm going to do a live demonstration in my kitchen. Can I just tell you, the breeze I'm getting through this house right now is stunning. The air is at 82 and I'm freezing. Like I don't even need to open or turn on the air. But we have these same tilt-in windows. I don't have a gimbal, so I can't do the live presentation like you for these windows, but I certainly can for these. Look at this. They slide this way, they slide this way, all the way. This whole wall, I'm gonna back up. That whole wall opens up for this amazing breeze that comes through. It's stunning. I wish I could let everybody feel this breeze. Then another little upgrade. Okay, watch this. Oh, you can put these up as high as you want. You can keep a little space on the top, or you can come back down to the bottom. Maybe your neighbor's standing there and you just don't want to see his face. You could do that. I mean, these are the most versatile window coverings I've ever seen. It's crazy. So that is another upgrade because these are super expensive. So you have anything special like that, lady, over at your house?
All right, Irene, it is on now. It is on because you called me by the wrong name again, and you threw me under the bus for your faux pas in language. So I did not refer to anything as illumination panels or panes or whatever it is you're talking about. No one else knows what I'm talking about, but if you listen to Irene, if you really listen to her as she does her long-winded speeches, you'll find that she has very interesting descriptions for things, and I love it, and it makes me laugh. And so, you know, I'm supposed to make fun of her. She's turning the tables on me. All right, so I think what we need to do now, we did not talk about how many bedrooms and bathrooms. I have 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms. Now, if you buy Irene's house, I know you're not going to get the 4th bathroom. And it is important. It is important in this day and age that there is a bathroom for everyone in the house. It really is. And so the way this house was designed, we have a master that is right here, and I'll take you in there. And it's very spacious. It has its own patio area, own private patio with chase lounges. And again, I would put a hot tub out there. Very spacious bedroom. High ceilings in this house, by the way. And then you come around the corner of the master bedroom and you have this beautiful bathroom. Again, updated, has the vinyl plank flooring, has the granite countertops, has the double sinks, and it has a huge, huge closet. And I would go in there, but I would probably get lost and not come back out because it's so big. So I'm just gonna let you take a look. But I do think that most of us could probably spare one side of the closet for him, and us ladies would be pretty happy in that closet. We have a shower, we have a garden tub, and it overlooks the beautiful private patio with the pavers where my hot tub would be. So also water closet. You have to watch Irene closely because she'll sometimes look at a toilet and say it's a water closet. And we all know that's not accurate. So don't let her pass something like that over on you. So that's my master. Before I go on down the guest wing, my house has a wing for guests. Before I go down there, I'm gonna let Irene go ahead and, you know, show us her beautiful master bedroom.
All right. All right. Well, your master closet is unbelievable. It trumps all closets, including every house I've ever been in. That is the best master closet I've ever seen. But I think the other features of my master are going to trump overall. Okay, so you're walking in the front, right? We're not a true split, but I'll show you in a second how it looks. Because you walk in the front door, right? And you come straight back to the master, which has these beautiful, again, sliders right out to the pool. They do have these gorgeous verticals, and they're covered with fabric. They're gorgeous. Okay, so this is the spacious master bedroom. It is larger than I think it's showing on this camera, right? And then I want you to also see crown molding all the way around. It's beautiful. And then we also have a little hallway into our ensuite bath. Now, right over to the right-hand side, we have this spacious walk-in closet. As a bonus, there's like towels and pillows and stuff in there, you know, just as a bonus. And then it's just gorgeous. And it's in the hallway to the master bathroom. So it's like super easy when you're trying to change your sheets and stuff. Okay, so we come in here, double vanity. Look at this, double vanity, same granite. Oh, and then you have this makeup area with its own stool and this reflecting pane, which is a beautiful mirror that runs the whole length. Hi, everybody. Runs the whole length of the bathroom. And then we have a true water closet. Oh, I can see Ruth in my second pane, and she's just trying to throw me all off. She's so special to me. I just love her. Anyway, true water closet for privacy. And then this gorgeous tiled bath all the way up. I want to show you this tile in a second. After I show you this soaking tub with all the jets, okay, and then all this surround tile. This goes out, not quite as private as Ruth's, but it does go out. You can have some nice scenery. But this tile goes 3/4 up the wall. It's such easy maintenance. I'm just not even kidding. And then if you ever wanted to change the decor of the bathroom, you just have to change these accent walls and put different towels in and different accents, and you could change this whole thing right up. But that 3/4 up the wall tile is simply amazing, amazing, amazing. So I was going to head over to the spare bedrooms now. I can't really tell where Ruth is, but I'm going to head over to the spare bedrooms now. Maybe she can, I don't know, talk about her spare bedrooms for a minute. I don't know. Here she is.
Oh my goodness, what a nap. Man, I'm sorry. I don't know what I missed, but it was taking so long. I saw this great couch over here. Oh, I just had to stretch out for a minute. I feel so much better. Oh, yeah, you know when I was waving my arms around over here, I was like, me over here. Yeah, I'm raising my hand. Yeah, that was because I had a question. I don't know if you've ever been in a classroom, but when people raise their hands, it usually means they have a question. So that's what I had, was a question. So can I ask my question? Would that be all right, Irene?
I'm so happy to answer your question. I'm just not used to coming off mute while you're talking. So yes, please ask away.
And I would prefer if you don't come off mute while I'm talking.
Exactly, right? So to ask me a question.
You can just shake your head. That'll be fine. So mute yourself back. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, can you go back into your master closet? There was something at the back of the closet, and I'm just curious what it was. No, and I really am curious.
I believe you. Hold on. I think I see what you're talking about. Like some sort of a.
Maybe you can crawl up to it and see what that is.
It has to be like some sort of you know what I'm gonna say this is? I'm gonna say this is access to the jetted tub from the other side.
Open it up. See.
I'm brilliant like that, Ruth, because I know things like that. I'm absolutely brilliant. I've been doing this a long darn time. So that's what that is. And no, I didn't bring a screwdriver, and I don't want to go screwing through somebody else's house. So I'm going to venture to take a sophisticated, educated guess that is access to the jetted tub. Does that suffice for you?
I guess if the jetted tub is behind there, I don't really know. I'm not in the house. I can't tell that. But here's the thing that I think is remarkable. You said you're not going to go screwing. We all know you love streaking, but you don't like screwing. So I'm glad we were able to establish that. So I'm going to now show my guest wing as promised. So the first thing, and you'll notice the guest wing completely closes off from the foyer and the coat closet, and it's very private. So if you had your family staying for an extended period of time, extended family, whatever it may be, you can keep this side of the house closed off. When I'm having my parties and using, the main area of my house, then everyone else who doesn't want to be having a good time can be down here and not be disturbed. So it's a very nice setup. So down the hall, we have 3 large bedrooms. And the thing I really want to point out about these bedrooms is they all have their own ensuite bathrooms. So in addition to the classic character of the wood molding around all of the door frames and the baseboard, we have 4 bedrooms with ensuite baths. So hopefully you can see this beautiful bathroom. You notice everything is wood cabinets, and this cabinet above the toilet is quite large and will hold a lot. So there's a lot of storage even in this bathroom. It is a walk-in shower, so that's a great feature. So after your people are laying on the ground after they put their stuff in the microwave, then Irene, no, absolutely uncalled for. Again, when your people can't get up off of the kitchen floor because they put something in the microwave, they're probably going to need a walk-in shower because they're not going to want to have to climb into a tub shower combo. So I hope you have walk-in showers in your house. Now this is another ensuite bath, which I especially love the colors in this granite. And I also want to point out, I have all undermount sinks in my house. So you're not going to get any of those old, older style drop-in sinks. You're getting undermount sinks. Beautiful vinyl plank flooring leads you down the hallway. And then you come into the final sleeping quarters. And this one, I think, would serve really well as an in-law suite. And you could certainly incorporate one of the other rooms as a sitting room for the in-laws as well, but it has an exterior door. I'll just give you a peek since it's not raining anymore, because I do think this is quite nice. There's a little, I guess it is raining still. There's a little patio. There's the insulation in this house is so good you don't even hear the raindrops, but there's a little patio here and they have an exterior light. So what I would do is I would do the pavers to walk around to the driveway. And then if I had an extended stay guest or in-laws that needed to live with me, they simply could come to their door and not have to disrupt anyone else in the house. So I know that Irene's grandma likes to do a little bit of night partying, and so she would probably appreciate having that type of setup when Granny comes home from the clubs. So that's it. That's my guest wing. And I think that's quite fabulous. I'm pretty sure Irene's house is going to disappoint in that area. Back to you, Irene. So once again, I don't believe Irene was listening. And so I said, back to you, Irene, but Irene is still muted. So
Not muted. You broke up because of your cell service. I am not muted anymore. Just didn't hear you. Oh, breaking up inside that house. How's that cell signal in that house, Ruthie? Okay, so I'm going to turn you around. Okay. I think you were speaking of Matt's mother or Matt's grandmother. My grandmother is an angel. She's a good Christian woman, and she would never come stumbling in drunk. Okay, so when you walk in, there's the master bedroom. But over here, see, I said it's kind of a split because it's totally separate. You come down this hallway, again, with the seamless floors. It's crazy. Okay, so ours is a little bit different of a setup. Okay, so you have one guest bedroom over here on the front of the house, right, with a closet, new carpet. Oh, I do have to mention something else about this house. There's the third bedroom, guest bedroom, and each one of them don't have an ensuite bath, but they both have separate baths. So there's your tub, again, with this tile that goes all the way up. Amazing. Tub, toilet, not a water closet, a toilet. And you have this huge vanity, right? We don't have the undermount sinks, but this is a gorgeous oval, not your just standard round sink. It's oval, gorgeous. And then this decorative mirror and lights. Amazing. And then, so that's across from this bedroom. And then across from this bedroom, you have this one. So you have 2 bedrooms, 2 baths on this side. You don't have to worry about undermount sink over here because you have a pedestal sink. So you can really take a Lysol wipe and just wipe the whole darn thing down all at one time. Again, this one does not have a bath, has a great stand-up shower. So when people are crawling from my microwave, they can crawl right in. It's extended. Nice upgraded faucets. And so I can't close off mine either, but it's so far removed from the rest of the house because this house has so much space that we don't need a door. We're really okay. And I've decided that this area, we call it like a foyer area, but how awesome would a pool table be in this little section? Really, I mean, it would just be amazing. All right, so that's the overview of my house. What else would you like to see in this house? There's so many things I probably haven't shown you. So is there anything else that you'd like to see? You tell me.
Well, I see that the poll was just presented to our viewers. So I do want to make one comment about the poll, because I do feel like it's a little bit unfair in that I was unable to show my curb appeal. So I feel that you should vote my porch as if that's my curb appeal. Otherwise, you're going to have to just default and say mine's as good as Irene's, because they're essentially the same anyway. And so I just want to make that clear, because I think people are going to get confused about whether or not they even know how to vote on that. So you could skip the question altogether.
No.
I know
you don't like me to unmute. I know you don't like me to unmute, but I have to unmute. I have to. Who was the one who got out there with an umbrella to show my curb appeal, knowing, wait a second, that we were going to be judged? So I prepared and I took a rain protection to get out there and show my curb appeal. So I don't think that can be lost on people. I think that needs to be a requirement. And I think you need to run out in the rain to show the front of your house. Just saying.
Oh, so now I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You're playing a slimy competition, aren't you? Sleazy. You're bringing up tricks. You're telling people, well, give me brownie points because I did this and I did that. You know what I'm going to do? Because I think you're right. I think we're not even finished at this point. So, oops, no, don't do that. Oh, this is not good. Here we go. All right, so I didn't even show you guys my garage. My garage is magnificent. It has the whole house has been freshly painted, but the floor has been painted in the garage. So it is, I mean, you could live in this garage if you wanted to. And there's an extra bump out over here for your golf cart. And I also think that this double door that opens up to the outside is fantastic, because it allows you to conveniently bring things in and out of the garage. So keep that in mind as you're voting, that I have a really good garage, including my my utility area is closed off very nicely, keeping everything neat and tidy, even in the garage. And we also didn't talk about laundry. I have a very nice laundry closet, which means that instead of wasting space for the washer and dryer and all of that, you've got just enough space, cabinets, you can do all your laundry needs, and no one has to see it, be bothered by it. It's very functional, and I can have more square footage for living, because lifestyle is incredibly important to me. So I think in looking at your house, Irene, and in thinking about my house and all the qualities that it has, I think it's going to come down to a couple of things. First one is going to be the character of the house. So I have a classic, warm, welcoming house that's got that inviting character, whereas you have I think you termed it stately, more dramatic as far as looking exquisite, and maybe feels a bit cold and not as homey because of that. And so you've got classic versus stately. Which would you rather spend, the bulk of your time? You also have which one's more economical. So while my house is bigger, 2,785 square feet of living area, my house is priced at a steal of $299,900. My house has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and an office, and a wraparound porch that gives space for everybody, including the pets. Whereas Irene, I think your house is a 3-bed, 3-bath with less square footage, does have a pool, and you're gonna pay a premium for that stuff. I think it's $339,000 if I'm remembering correctly. Give us your specs, Irene, but let's keep this in mind as we.
My Lord, first of all, I think that was like a deflection from you going out into the front, you went into the garage. So I think that was first a deflection, and then you just kept talking and talking. So I think you thought that I would lose my train of thought of what you were deflecting from, but I haven't. And I have the most beautiful laundry room that I've seen to show you, and the garage. And then I have a couple other cute little things. So you just stand by and don't think I lost with the not showing the front of the house. I'm telling you, people, she gets points taken off for that. All right. All right. So here, right off the kitchen. First of all, look at that. What? Like right on the wall. Right off the kitchen. Super convenient, super easy. It's not a closet. It's actually a room that has a closet. Hello. And plenty of room. You can leave your filthy laundry in here and nobody would even know. You come in from mowing the yard, doing work, you dropped your clothes here, nobody even knows, right? And then you go into this gorgeous, expansive 2-car garage, right? With a separate area like yours for a golf cart or jet ski, something to that effect. Look, do you see what I'm looking at? It is a separate garage door for the toys. So you don't have to ride them in and kind of wiggle your way in with them. You have your own separate door for the toys. Yeah, and we have the double door too for easy access. Just saying. And there's no sparkles on the floor, but it is freshly painted with the non-skid paint. No sparkles though, so that's sad. Okay, but I think you called my house stately or exquisite, which I don't blame you. I mean, it truly is stately and exquisite. I mean, look at it. It's just amazing. But you could totally see your family in here. I mean, it's not that like stuffy. It doesn't feel stuffy. It's just refined, Ruthie. It's refined. It's refined class. It's easy living. It's just everything wrapped up into one. And no, the price of my house is $335 flat now. $335 flat. And can I say it has a new roof in 2015 and the new cage over the pool in 2009. So you can try and put a pool in the back of yours. It's going to cost you a heck of a lot of money. And yes, I have one less bath and one last bedroom, but I got that pool when I'm on the golf course. And I have a laundry room that's not in a closet. I'm just saying. All right.
And you have less friends, so you don't really need the extra bedroom, do you? So my roof on my house is 2007, and it's a 50-year warranty on my shingles. Quite beautiful. And my air conditioner, my HVAC, was replaced in 2014. So absolutely nothing to do. No drop-in sinks to change over to undermounts. No weeding to do in the pavers. Just move right in and enjoy this place. And under 300,000, can't beat it. You better watch out because I'm about ready to break the song again.
You can beat it. You can beat it with this house right here. I truly, truly believe that this house is the winner. And I'm going to mute myself while you break into song so people don't hear me laughing. So goodbye.
That's nice. All right. Well, I think we are wrapping up. I feel like Irene has embellished as much as she possibly can about her house. Don't believe her. I'm not even sure if she's even showing the real footage of the house she's in. She could actually be showing some fictitious video that she has from some other property. So I wouldn't trust her. I really wouldn't. But I know you all will do the right thing and vote for me. And I just want to thank everyone for coming. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. We're going to be at another couple of awesome houses. We're going to continue to mix it up with different properties. And I mean, I guess we'll see how long it takes Irene to figure out what my name is. That'll be kind of fun. So signing out, Ruth Squires, Keller Williams Realty, RES Luxury Group, White Glove Service, Red Carpet Treatment. It's all in the name. We are not the same.
All right, signing off. Irene Snowgrove, Keller Williams Realty. I'm not with a group like Rose. I'm kind of independent and I like it that way. Irene the broker at gmail.com, irenesnellgrove.kw.com. Feel free to reach out to me, even if you have questions about your existing real estate or just the real estate market right now. We're kind of, everybody's uncertain, but we are moving right along. We are not feeling the hiccups. So reach out to us. We're more than happy to answer any questions or just have a conversation. So thank you very much for joining us. I think you can see clearly who had the better house. It's truly mine. And I hope you vote accordingly. I think she's got more friends on here than me, but I believe Ariel will be fair with the ratio of participants. Just saying. Okay, goodbye. Signing off until next week. Talk to you guys soon.